I'm currently driving about 20 hours across the state of California to pick up a 30-year-old car that doesn't drive, that I haven't seen in person, and the photos that I have seen are very, very, very limited and don't show much, so wish me luck. I knew the drive was going to be about 20 hours, but I don't think I fully grasped just how long driving for 20 hours actually feels like. I left my house up in Northern California and drove all the way down to Glendale to meet up with my friend Gabe, who still lives in LA. As soon as I got there, he hopped into the car with me and we drove from Glendale to Fontana, which was another 2.5 hours because we left at rush hour traffic time. Once we got to Fontana, we pushed the car up onto the trailer and drove from Fontana back to Glendale. I slept for a couple hours at his house and then hopped back into the truck super early the next morning and began the drive all the way from Glendale back to Northern California, where I live now. Backed the trailer down the driveway in front of the shop and then got the car unloaded and then I fell asleep. I got the car off the trailer yesterday, and then I had full intentions of like fully examining the car because I haven't even seen it in the daytime yet. And I went upstairs, took a shower, laid down for a second, and woke up the next day. So here we are. This is my first time seeing the car in the daylight because it was dark when we finally got there. Figured I'd give you guys a quick kind of walkthrough of what we're working with here. What blew my mind is it had a dash cover on it, as most 240s do, but underneath the dash cover, the dash is uncracked, like completely mint and uncracked. There's these little Velcro things on it to hold the dash cover on, and I'm hoping that they haven't been on there too long. I really want to keep that dash nice, but like given the condition of the car, that like blew my mind. Looks like the car was originally white, but the doors look like they were red, and then whatever, I don't know if it was like rattle canned or what. You can see just how bad the paint is all the way around the car, dude. The only rust that I was able to find is here, which is on like the roof of the car. A little bit of rust there, and then a little bit more on that side. Obviously, that's not great, but I mean, it's not terrible by any means, especially for a super old S chassis like this. The hatch latch actually works. A lot of those times those are super stretched out and you can't open the trunk. Trunk is gutted and there's no back seats. But aside from that, like the door cards, the dash, obviously, the rear interior is all intact. A lot of 240s have trunk. Ew, dude. That's so slimy. A lot of 240s have trunk rust, and this doesn't. I checked in there because water will pool in there, and there's no rust in like the normal rust areas of a 240. A little bit of damage there and there. You can see it's pretty folded in there, but I mean, there's no side skirts, no rear or front bumper. It has front fenders and it has rear overs, so I'm curious to see the condition of the quarter panels. They're obviously cut. Curious if it was done right, like welding and seam sealing and all that, or if it was done the getaway, which I've done myself. These feel, I'm not too familiar with fiberglass, but these feel authentic. Like these might actually be Origin, which would be cool. It doesn't really matter. This side of the car, there's none of those big dents or anything, so it's just driver's side. And looks like we have Z32 brakes in the front and stock in the rear. I was only able to kind of briefly look under the car, and it was dark when I got it, but the frame rails looked okay. I mean, not terribly rusty or anything. I'm really curious to get the car up on the lift, and like that'll kind of be the deciding factor of if I got a decent deal or not. And then obviously just, I mean, she's not pretty. He said it was sitting in his yard for 4 years. I kind of doubt that it's watertight, which is something to consider fixing. But I mean, I'm still like tripping out on the dash. Center console. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly like not bad. We got a wheel, quick release hub, all that. I have never seen this many miles on a 240 before. The chassis reads 387,728 miles. That is crazy. The guy I bought it from, obviously it's Facebook Marketplace, so you can't believe anything that everyone says. He seemed like a good guy. I think he had plans to build it and never did, went a different way with a different car, and this has been sitting, I think it was last registered in 2022. I also think that was the last time that it drove. He said that he got it from I don't know if it was a friend or a stranger or whatever, that said it was an automatic car that was manual swapped, so I'm curious to see what it looks like under the car, like looking at the transmission, clutch, all that. He said that when they did the manual swap, they also put in a new engine. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's 400,000 miles on that engine or not. That's kind of crazy. But if we pop the hood, come on, it looks stock. Like it looks pretty good. Obviously, aftermarket headers. You got a Chase Bays power steering reservoir. You got, honestly, don't know if that's aftermarket or not. I know there's a couple of differences between the S13 and the S14. The S13 KAs have a lot less emissions stuff. Like when I did the emissions delete on the S14, there was so many vacuum lines everywhere to get rid of. But from my limited knowledge, it looks like it might have all of the emissions stuff minus the EGR tube. You can see that was cut because there's aftermarket headers. Intake, there's rat or mouse droppings everywhere inside the engine bay, which is a little concerning because they can chew electrical stuff, which is never, I hate electrical with a passion. Car does not come with a battery, but when I went to pick it up, he put a battery in, was able to show me that like everything works. Headlights work. I didn't check if they actually pop up. I haven't checked the motors yet, but like the headlights work, tail lights work. I think he showed me that the hazards work, which means the blinkers work. No idea if the, oh, apparently that's locked now. I think a lot, like the doors seem to only work some of the times. The hood doesn't fully latch. The trunk latch works perfectly though. This feels like super loose. Like it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. So there's probably stretched cables or whatever in there. Hood latch just flaps around so the hood doesn't latch. No idea if the cluster works actually, but that's fine. Believe it or not, I had no intentions of buying another 240. I had the opposite intentions actually. I was trying to buy another engine, another KA as a backup for that one, so I can kind of build it on the side. So when that one inevitably blows, I have another engine to drop in the car. And I was scavenging Facebook Marketplace, and then a homie sent me a listing for a whole car for like a little bit more than what I was looking to pay for just a KA. And one thing led to another. Drove 20 hours and I picked up a car. Yeah. It looks like it's on coils. Part Shop Max coils, which aren't terrible. Really hard to see in there, but it looks like it's on stock knuckles, so I think it still has stock angle. I got the Carfax on the car, and it had like 260,000 miles in like 2008. And I think it was someone's like automatic daily commuter for the majority of its life. It was born in 1991, and I think it was someone's daily commuter. I think it swapped owners around 2007 or 2008, and then that's when it first failed emissions. There's the paperwork in the car for like getting new cats, and then it was transferred again and transferred again. Then it kind of fulfilled its 240 destiny of getting tossed around and manipulated. But I mean, it sort of seems like it was someone's just automatic daily for a while, and then someone decided to start building it to be a drift car and never really finished, which is very common for 240s. There's a lot of them in this condition around, but not for this price that I got. I'm just hoping that I'm hoping that it comes out to be worth it. It's funny because the only thing I really wanted was the engine, and it doesn't run great. I think you can tell it's been sitting for quite some time. I mean, he even told me 4 years. He said he never flushed any fluids, didn't change anything. It has the same oil that it's had in it for 4 years, same fuel filter, same everything. It's been sitting for 4 years. He started it and it wouldn't idle cold, but once it warmed up, it would idle. Like, otherwise you have to keep giving it gas or else it would die. That can be a couple things, but I'm kind of leaning towards the idler control valve, which is something I had to deal with on the S14. People delete them, it's not a big deal at all. The biggest thing, and the thing that I'm most concerned about, is the misfire. It misfires really bad and does not run great. It could be as simple as, flushing all of the fluids, probably a new fuel filter, new spark plugs, whatever. Could just be that. It could be that simple to get it running good again. Or it could be a million other things that are going to be less easy. I bought this knowing very well that I may be doing a full rebuild of the engine. I would like to not, but I am prepared to do so if I need to. I mean, there's also, like, that's torn. There could just be, it could be misreading air. Like, I don't even know what. Yeah, there's a hole right where my finger is. There's a hole in the intake right here that's letting in unmetered air, so it's a bit of a mystery. It's like a scratch-off ticket. Once we get it up on the lift and start kind of cleaning everything up and dissecting it, we'll know a little bit more. I don't even know if the car has oil in it, dude. Oh, yeah. It does. It's not even, like, that bad looking for sitting for 4 years. That's good to know that it has oil, being the fact that he did start it while I was there. He told me that he didn't think the car has a clutch, because if you look at the pedal here, there's nothing. There's no resistance. The clutch pedal stays stuck down. But I checked over here, and there's just, come on. There's no fluid. It's completely empty. So there's no hydraulics, so that could be an easy fix. I don't know if there's a clutch in there, though. Looks like it's leaking power steering. Let's see if there actually is. That looks pretty much empty. So there's no power steering. It probably all leaked out. So, there she is. I think it's time to get it up on the lift and start kind of seeing what we're working with here. Oh. The tires are all flat too, by the way, and it has a welded diff. Oh my god. Wow. All right, kind of a moment of truth here to see what we're working with. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. Yeah. Little bit of frame rail damage there. It looks like the car may have done a couple board slides, which is pretty typical for a 240. Everything looks like straight though, which is huge. Yeah, we got part shop maxed coils. Looks like we have a sway bar. Ooh, we have aftermarket subframe bushings. ISR exhaust. Looks like it was custom modified, like someone welded this test pipe in there. Still has the factory drive shaft, which is convenient because I have my old one-piece drive shaft from before I did the Z32 trans swap on the S14. I think that should fit. Everything is dirty, obviously, but the fact that it has oil in it and there's nothing like visibly wet means there's no like major oil leaks. This is my AC condenser, right? Because yeah, it has the plastic stock radiator. Damn, I wonder if it has working AC. That'd be a trip. This sums up the car pretty well. We have one aftermarket outer tie rod. Put stock on the other side. Still stock knuckle. I mean, everything looks honestly pretty good. This definitely looks greasy. There's no power steering in the reservoir, so I wonder if the rack is blown. Oh, the boot is done. On both sides. Let's see, ew. Let's see if it has yeah, so it has a clutch. Who knows if it's the factory OEM clutch or not, but it does have a clutch. It might literally just need hydraulic or brake fluid in the master cylinder. Tires are obviously toast. I think they all hold air, except for this one. This one's completely flat. Oh, you can kind of see. I wonder if they welded it. They probably didn't, honestly, huh? I think what I want to do first, I think I want to clean everything up first. I'm going to get the car off the lift. I'm just going to go crazy with the shop vac and just suck all the poop out of there, clean everything off to the best of my ability, and then kind of see where we are. The first step here is really just gonna be like getting all of this nasty stuff out of here. Oh, is that a vape we have? Check this out. Kiwi berry. Wonder if it still has any juice in it. That's for sure. That's exactly how I would feel if I hit this thing. Really? I missed. All right, let's get to cleaning. Gross. Might actually keep these. We got like lights of some sort. I hope that's not mold. Oh, there's a lot in there. Gotcha. I don't know if you guys can, or you can definitely hear the music behind me, but I use Spotify's day list, which it's like a kind of a random genre playlist that fluctuates every like 4 hours or something. It's on some like EDM dubstep type of thing right now, which I don't normally listen to. I know I'm gonna get comments about it. I try to embrace like all music though, so I'm letting it play. Sometimes it's country, sometimes it's metal, sometimes it's rock, sometimes it's rap. I'm just going with it. That's satisfying. I'm trying not to like pressure wash in here because I know it's not watertight, but I mean I'm sure it's gotten wet already from sitting out in the rain for 4 years. I'm just gonna make sure I let everything fully dry. Nasty. Definitely a little bit of water getting in. It's crazy how big of a difference just that can make, dude. Like having the glass actually look like glass and not a moldy fish tank. This is just like a super, super, super rough clean. And it's got all the nasty rat droppings or mouse droppings and kind of sprayed everything that can be sprayed down. I didn't do like a deep engine bay clean yet. I just want to get all the dust off. But I mean, like, that's not too bad, huh? Looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna go through and clean up all the dust in the interior because that is just caked on there, dude. This is gonna be so satisfying once it's all clean. You ready for this? This one's gonna be satisfying. I feel like it's gonna take multiple passes because of how dirty it is. Oh. Yeah. Ooh, that's gross. Again, I'm not really doing like a deep clean yet. I just want like a bait, like get all the dust off. We have bigger things to worry about than it being dirty right now. Dude, this thing cleaned up nice. I'm like kind of tripping out right now. Again, not a deep clean, but just getting everything like manageable, I guess. I'm just like, dude, my mind is blown when it comes to the interior. The door cards are like perfect. The dash is like actually mint. Passenger door card, pretty much perfect. The only imperfection on the dash is that's literally it. I was able to get the Velcro off. Look at that, dude. No way. Even has the Sylvia floor mats. Didn't even notice that because they were covered in dirt and junk. Seats have definitely seen better days. The seats are pretty clap, but I mean, they are Bride bucket seats on adjustable rails, which is cool. Everything cleaned up so good. The car went from this to this. I am beyond happy with how the car cleaned up. But again, that is just aesthetic, it's cosmetic, it doesn't really matter. The reason this whole car even transpired into existence is because I wanted a backup engine. And while the engine bay looks a whole lot nicer, kind of matters if it runs. I put my old S14 battery in the car that's literally been sitting for 8 months, not on a charger. No idea if it still has battery life left in it. But I haven't done anything yet besides spray down the engine bay with water. We know it has oil. Does it have coolant? Because if it doesn't, that could be a head gas. Oh yeah. Okay, coolant's full. That's pretty reassuring in the sense that like head gasket's probably okay, hopefully. I already ordered new spark plugs, new spark plug wires, new distributor rotor and cap. I just want to show you guys what it looks and sounds like as is currently. Hey, that's a good sign. That's not. I can try putting the battery on a charger for a little bit, but I'm assuming that thing's cooked. Battery says full, which last time I had a completely dead battery, it wouldn't even charge. Do you like how professionally I did that? It's the right way to do it. So we'll see. But again, this was sitting for almost a year, so I don't have the highest hopes. Look at that, it stayed on. Usually it'll die unless you give it gas. It took a little bit to start. See how much the engine is wobbling though? It's misfiring really bad. You can see it and you can hear it, but it is idling. Yeah, it's just not great. It has good pressure. I don't know if there's like an exhaust leak or anything. It doesn't really feel like it. The tachometer works. Obviously, I don't know about any of that yet. Yeah, it's running terribly, but it is running. Yeah, I mean, it sounds terrible, but it does run. So that's good. To start at least. I'm more surprised that battery works than anything, to be honest. Look, it even has the sticker on it. 2021. Distributor cap and rotor should get here next week, I believe. I think they have spark plugs and the spark plug wires and obviously fluids at AutoZone. So let's go do that. Oh yes. Oh yes. God, hey, at least we're in double digits though, huh? Bing bong. There she is. Oh, we got the goods. Okay. Big box of stuff. We got the goods, boys and girls, and anything else, anyone else, everybody's involved in this. AutoZone haul. We got some oil. Oh no, I thought I forgot a filter. We got oil filter. We got some coolant, got some cutoff wheels because I'm going to piss off everybody and cut my quarter panels on the S14 and go overs. And yes, don't yell at me, I'm gonna do it, you can't change my mind. Brake cleaner so I can sniff it before bed. Fuel filter and a cylinder leak down test for both the S14 and the S13 actually, because I'm having some issues over there too. All of that being said, I'm tired again. Quite the day. I'm really happy with the S13 this far. I think a big, not even make or break. I think I'm happy with my purchase regardless. I'm fully prepared to rebuild the motor if I need to, but it'd be really cool if I don't have to. So we'll see. I had ordered the distributor rotor and cap and some other things that I forgot. It's gonna take a week to get here, but AutoZone can get them here tomorrow morning. So I just canceled my order and I'm gonna go back to AutoZone tomorrow. But that being said, I think I'm gonna hold off on doing everything until tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what my plans are with this car. It honestly needs way less than I thought. Like I could do a full interior super easily if I didn't want to run, because I noticed that it still has the factory seat belts. So I could take out the harness and I could put in back seats and do a full interior, and based on how clean it is, I think it would be like, I don't know, I'm weird when it comes to liking, and I guess it's not weird, but I'd way prefer like a clean, like streetable car as opposed to like a full-on drift car, even though I'm going to drift it. I'm gonna drift them both. I'm thinking maybe we just document, you know, cleaning this thing up from start to finish, get a kit for it, get some aero, paint it, make it look pretty again. If this channel grows, that will help, because I happen to just get into the most expensive hobbies I've learned. Any love on this video and this channel is greatly appreciated. Appreciate anyone that has watched this video so far. Totally different from my main channel, what I do on there, but this is a passion that I've had for a while now. Dude, I am in love with my property up here, man. Moving here was the best decision of my entire life. My quality of life is just like 100x. All right, see you tomorrow. Okay, a little bit, of a late start today. I got caught up in some work today, but on the way home, I picked up my remaining parts from AutoZone. The sun is setting, it's pretty much nighttime already. In here, we have the goods. Got our distributor cap, we have our ignition wires, spark plug gap tool, and spark plugs and distributor rotor, I believe. I think I want to start with all the ignition stuff. So we have all the wires, the distributor stuff that we need, and then heading over to the car here, set our handy little light so we can actually see what we're doing. First, I am just gonna pull all of these off. And oh my God, some of those are in there. We can pull them from here to we can just take these bad boys off. Look at that. I mean, that right there could be an issue in itself. So, I mean, I'm really hoping that once we just do all of this, like, super light surface level refresh, hoping that solves the issue. Obviously, this is super surface level, and we can go much deeper than this, but I am curious. Like, this is a good first step. These little guys off. You know what we're missing? We're missing music. This is our day list now. Lit pre-gaming Monday afternoon. So it just randomly generated. So I guess now we have some rap. Alright, cap is off. New rotor, old rotor. And then new cap. Okay. I'm just gonna go in order here. So the shortest one is obviously cylinder 1. So we're gonna start with this one. All right, we have wires and cap and rotor. I did notice that this is just dangling here. Same with this, so that needs to be addressed at some point, but it's fine for now. What's next? Oh, spark plugs. I probably should have done that first, actually. Whoops. I'm going through and gapping all the plugs. I don't know if you can see that, to 0.4. Yeah, something around that right there. That's the right way to do it. There we go. All right, let's put them in. I did check the spark plugs before I bought the car. They don't even look like crazy fouled, but we're gonna put the new ones in and see what we get. Everything, ignition should be good, and now I'm assuming that fuel filter is very, very old, so I definitely want to get that swapped out to a new one. Of course, I wore gloves all day yesterday when I was cleaning the car, but now that I'm gonna get fuel all over my hands, I'm not. After tearing way too many fuel lines, I got these pliers, and they help so much. All right, it's gonna bust on me. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. Okay, we got it. Now my garage smells like gasoline. I'm new to this whole like filming, working on my car. It's really hard to film by myself. I don't know what I'm showing the camera. Just believe me when I say that I'm tightening it right now, all right? I know you can't see anything besides my beautiful, strong arms, but we're tightening the top hose. Boom. Just like that. New fuel filter, new ignition wires, new distributor cap and rotor, new spark plugs, same old oil. I haven't done fluids yet. You're able to see that? It's not terrible. Like, it's not dark, thick, black, goopy. It's not new, obviously. But I don't want to fill it with oil and coolant if we're going to have to tear down the motor. So I think we're good to test it now. Moment of truth. I definitely think we still have like some idle air control valve issues or something, but I'm gonna keep giving it gas and try to keep, it definitely started quicker. Like it turned over faster for sure. That was almost like a normal start. I haven't checked the timing either. The timing could be off. It sounds fine until I get out of the car. See how much it's shaking? So it's still misfiring, but there is definitely either a fuel issue, spark issue. Oh. She's not happy. I narrowed it down to cylinder 4 that's misfiring, because when we unplug it, nothing changes. So this cylinder's not firing. I'm gonna check for spark. And if we have, which we should have spark, because it's all new wires, distributor, all that. It's probably injectors. They're 5-year-old, but the injectors are probably older than that if they're stock injectors. Let's rule out spark first, though. Yeah. So we have spark, which means it is probably injectors, which makes sense. And lucky for me, I have some injectors. I'm a hoarder who hoards things, but oh no, they're fine. I keep things that I will never ever use, like my OEM power steering for the S14. Beneath all of the junk, though, we have dun 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 our stock injectors. We need to pull our fuel pump, which is this 10 amp right here, and now we turn the car on and let it die. Goodbye. We have to drain or relieve the pressure, because I gotta pull out the injector. Please don't drop anything. Okay. As you can see, I was able to get the injector out the correct way with no damage to the injector whatsoever. Yeah, it just crumbled when I pried it out. For reference, that's what it's supposed to look like. I did a little bit of damage on the other one. I'm gonna toss the S14 injector in there. We only do things the right way around here. Oh, yep. Haha! Alright. seated. Got the cap back on and got it plugged in. Put the fuel pump fuse back. I think it's time to see if we fixed it. Now let's see if we pull cylinder 4. No, that didn't really do anything at all, did it? Damn it, why not? Because if we pull one, let's pull one. Hear how you can hear the idle change? Plug it back in. Cylinder 2. See, so we still have no change with cylinder 4. That's a bummer. A little anticlimactic of an ending. I was really hoping we get this thing running smooth tonight, but I'm tired, it's late. There's an off chance that I put in another bad injector. It worked when I took it off my S14, but that was also, what, over a year ago now. It's been sitting in there, so maybe it's clogged. There's some more tests I can run tomorrow. I want to go to sleep, man. I'm all ears though. We're all eyes. If you guys in the comments got any ideas, feel free to let me know. Hell of a couple days though. I'm excited for this channel, excited for this car. I'm prepared for it to not always be fun though. But thank you guys for watching and supporting. Catch you guys next video. Peace.